because
I wasn't quite ready yet.
I know.
Okay, well, I guess you're live now. No. We're gonna get Instagram set up now. Hopefully, it's not frozen on your guys' end.
I will be able to check Instagram.
My flashlight's on.
Your flashlight.
My phone is on.
Okay. How do you do a live with Instagram? That part I don't know how to set up.
Well, first off, it might be better to just go like that because it has to be face to face with me.
What's the?
I know. I forgot how to go live on Instagram. Dang it. Sorry guys, this is gonna take a little bit time. Oh, there it is. I think that's what it is. No. Oh, yep, right here. Sorry. I figured it out. I think one person got on it. Got off. Oh my gosh. That's funny.
I went on and off.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I'm hopping into it right now. So
I'm hoping that this angle. Nope, we're gonna have to do it the other way. Okay. 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 I'm going there. I'm now live on Instagram. Hello. I have Instagram here and I've got YouTube over here. So we're gonna have some fun. I am on a little bit early. My mother-in-law just texted me. I have my phone flipped. I don't know what she said. I will answer her back later.
You're upside down.
What?
You're upside down. Either Instagram or YouTube.
Am I really? Well, it's probably not YouTube. It's probably on here.
This one? Hang on. We're telling more fun. Okay.
Am I upside down? That'll be an interesting video. Trying to figure out how I'm applying my eyeshadow upside down. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, because my phone is sideways to be able to fit in the camera holder, I can't see anybody's comments, but hopefully my husband will stay here and he can read them for me. I don't know if I even did tell them because I have the phone right in front of me. But I'm on here a little bit early just so that we make sure that we have everything cohesively working.
That's working.
That's weird.
Your quality is really low on this one.
Yeah, I knew with YouTube it was going to be a little bit iffy. It's a little iffy.
May also just simply be because we're running on.
This is kind of weird. Not weird. Well, I don't know. It's not my forte because I usually can make my videos and edit the awkward parts out. But now you're going to see all of me, my awkward parts, my silliness, everything. So we are going to wait a couple more minutes to see if anybody pops up, and then we will go into the video. And yeah, I'm excited. I have my dinner here. I have my water. And then I have my fancy homemade Starbucks drink. It's hot chocolate. It's got whipped cream, chocolate syrup, pumpkin pie flavoring, and coconut creamer. It's really good. So, husband? Okay. I don't know. Is anybody watching me? Okay. I can't tell. Am I just here by myself? Which is okay. I'll just play with the makeup.
Oh, you have one person on here.
2 people now.
2 people.
So. And I don't know. I can't tell on Instagram, but Thanks for being here.
Make sure that you put it.
And I'm going to try not to be so loud.
Every once in a while, make sure you bring up the back house and like the video so that way you can get all your
Perfect. I'm going to try to be quiet because my son is sleeping on just like across the hallway. Husband, I wanted you to be here so that.
No.
Okay.
Focus on the video.
Okay. Well, it's not time to start yet. So,
I know.
anyway, I am just going to talk about here before we get started. Okay. Well, it is 8 o'clock officially. Let me swallow. Okay. So we are doing a gray smoky eye look, and I a couple days ago posted on Instagram on 3 different looks, and not many of you commented on it, but that's okay because the people that did, their wish is my command. But we're doing a gray smoky eye look. If you want to go back and look at that post that I posted, it is on my Instagram page. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do, a gray smoky eye look. So because we're working with dark colors, we're gonna start with the eyes first, so that way if we have any fallout, we can clean it up, and then we'll go into the rest of the complexion. So anyway, I don't have a specific palette that just kind of narrates like dark tones like grays and blacks and things like that. So I have like a whole buttload of anyway, a whole bunch of eyeshadow palettes that I'm going to work with because I don't have just one palette that gives me all the gray tones that I want to use. So we're going to first start with the Makeup Revolution palette. This is the Forever Flawless Optimum palette, and just this palette alone, like I would love to just do a whole look with this palette. So let me know in the comments if you want me to do a whole look with that palette because it is really pretty. But I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to go into this shade right here called Flame Prime. Wow, I can't read. And I'm just going to take that and I'm going to apply that to the crease. Guys, oh my gosh. I did not prime my eyes. Wow, this video is going to a good start. Okay, prime my eyes. I'm just going to take some concealer. That's how I usually do to prime my eyes. And the concealer I'm using is Makeup Revolution as well. Conceal and Define Concealer. Don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to show Instagram and YouTube. And then I'm going to take my sponge and I'm just going to blend that out. I really like this concealer because it doesn't crease and it's pretty coverage. And it's only $6, which is pretty good for even a drugstore concealer. Most ones that I find are usually around $7 to $8, but this one is only $6, maybe $7 actually. But anyway, and then I'm going to go into my loose powder. This is actually from the company Artistry. It is an Amway brand, so it's not like able to be just picked up like at Ulta or Sephora or even Walmart. But I'm going to take that. I'm going to take my sponge and I'm going to dip into that, and I'm just going to use that to kind of set that concealer. Hi, Wacky Wimers. My husband told me that you guys to say hi to you. I can't see who's on. I'm sorry. So that's why he's here, so he can tell me who's on. Okay. Now that we have the eyes set, now we're going to go back into that shade Prime, and we're going to apply that into the crease. It just helps when you put down a transition shade. It just helps for the whole look to kind of look. I don't even know how to explain it, guys. See, this is why I don't like doing live videos most of the time. But I thought that this might be fun. But putting a transition shade down just helps with the rest of your shadows to glide on easier, especially when you're going working with darker colors. You want those darker colors to go on a lot easier, because usually with dark colors it gets a little bit patchy. So you just want to use kind of a lighter shade base to go down before you go in with your darker shades. And some people, they would just use what I just did, prime my eyes, and then just go in straight. But I like to do this because then that way I have a little bit of lighting. Like it's not completely dark all the way up to my eyebrow. I have a little bit of more light eyeshadow between my eyebrow and my eyeshadow. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Maybe I'm just rambling. I'm just going to put my makeup on now. Okay. Okay. So, and usually with a transition shade, you want to go for a shade that's like a shade darker or two shades darker than your skin color. That way it does show up still. Otherwise, if you use a color that's your skin color, it doesn't really gonna make a difference, but it will still help your eyeshadow glide on better. So you can, you know, pick and choose whatever you feel is best for you. I'm gonna blow this one out a little bit more.
I know.
You want to say hi?
Just testing the system. Sorry, guys. I know that it's being really funky right now. Trying to fix the blurriness, but having a hard time doing so. Instagram, are you guys getting a good quality, or are you guys having a hard time?
I haven't had any comments. I've had a couple hearts,
well,
and people waving. Hi. Who is it? Noelle and Alex. Hi, Noelle and Alex.
Hey guys, how is it looking quality over there right now? Good quality here. Okay, so if anyone's having problems seeing and wants to check on YouTube or on Instagram instead, it's better there. So we understand if you guys want to swap over or if you guys want to change, but that's where it's doing the best right now. Sorry for the inconvenience.
All right, so I'm trying to decide. I did this look once before, so that way I kind of knew what I was doing. But I think, Jared, I think you moved my camera a little bit. Let's kind of fix there. Okay, and so I'm trying to figure out what color I used next when I did this look last time. So I think, I don't know. Jared, can you go look over there and find another palette? I like to be as prepared as possible. Like literally, I have my food sitting over here because there is literally no room because I wanted to be prepared. Look in the drawer. Go all the way back. As many as you can find. Okay. Oh, I'm not going to put eyelashes on today. I'm taking my makeup off right after I do this video. So, okay. Oh, yes, this palette right here. Okay. So this is Profusion Cosmetics palette. These are like super good palettes and cheap, hecka cheap. Like this palette right here, $10 for all these eyeshadows. And they're pretty good eyeshadows. So I'm going to go into this shade right here called Vinyl. It's kind of like a brownish gray almost. I don't know. You can look it up on the internet and actually see what the color is. But I'm going to take that on a different brush because I want to keep the brush that we use for that transition shade clean, just in case I have to go back and clean some things up. Someone comment below. Magical. It is magical. Makeup is magical. So I'm going to take that fluffy brush into that vinyl shade. And I need to go back and get my mirror back. Where are you? And I'm going to apply this to my lower crease, if that makes sense. So I'm going to start pretty low in the crease. And then I'm going to kind of, as I lose product, I'm going to bring it up. Because I want it pretty high, but I don't want to apply all the product initially higher. So I'm going to start lower and then kind of build it up. So almost like you're actually starting on the lid and then kind of bringing up to the crease. That probably helps a little bit more. I start in the on the lid and then kind of build up into the crease. And I feel like I need to be talking because this is live, but I don't know what to talk about. Comment down below what you want me to talk about. Oh, hi Aubrey. Hi Dad. I don't know what to talk about while I'm doing makeup. I can just sit here quietly listening to music, but I want to talk to you guys. I want to see how you guys are and what.
It'll be better if your face stays in a little bit more.
I can't.
No, I mean, if you lean forward.
That's weird. I'm gonna lean forward, guys. Awkward. I'm gonna be bending over the whole night. Okay, someone else commented something. Okay, if people are texting me, I can't answer right now. So if you're watching my video, comment there, and then I will see it.
Where would you wear this look?
I know. I see the comment. Thank you.
I'll be quiet.
I would wear this look more because it is a smoky eye. I would wear this more to like on a date night, or to just like more night occasions, just because it's smokier. And but you can always lighten this look up. You don't have to use such dark colors, and you could wear this for more of a daytime look if you don't like wearing dark colors. But yeah, okay, so what were we doing? I need to get to the next eye with that sultry vinyl, guys. This is I'm just laughing at myself inside. Okay. Hi, Sissy. Don't laugh at me too much, Charity. Okay. This is a new experience for me. I've done a live video before, but that was just my sister, and we were just being silly. I'm trying to be a little bit more professional with this, so yeah. Any other? You remove the chat on the phone. You are able to click the light pick. Oh, are you answering somebody else's comment, Jared? Jared, it's no on its account. Oh, okay. Sorry. Jared?
No.
Why don't you just come in here, and that way you can read the comments to me and I can focus on the makeup. Okay. Otherwise, I'm going to be here all night like this, trying to read people's comments and do my makeup at the same time. And that's just, I don't think anybody wants me to keep them here all night long. So we'll just, I'm going to go back into that vinyl color again and just build it up a little bit more. I hope you guys can see. I'm gonna lean in every once in a while. That's gonna hurt my back all night to keep just leaning the whole time. But if you can see, like that color has built up. I'm gonna build it up a little bit. We are gonna be applying more shadows, so you don't have to get it super dark. Oh, there's baby boy. He's crying. I kind of rushed him eating dinner and gave him a bath and kind of just put him in bed. But it's kind of his bedtime too, so I don't feel so bad because it is his bedtime, but it was a little rushed. But I had to get my video on. I had to get my video on. Oh my gosh. Guys, I don't know if I'm going to make it through this video. This is so nerve-wracking. I don't know how to do this. Okay.
Hey, Susanna Potter, our good friend.
Hi, Susanna. Ronan is super excited for you to watch him. Okay, so that's kind of, I'll stop there. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep blending and blending.
You're asking how much you had to drink.
How much I had to drink? Well, if you were here for the beginning of the video, I have 2 drinks here, actually. I have my water, and I have my hot chocolate, fancy hot chocolate. I spent several minutes preparing this. It's got creamer and whipped cream and syrup and yummy stuff in there. So yeah, I haven't eaten before I started this. I'm eating while I'm making this video. So it's a combination of a whole bunch of things. I feel awkward. I'm hungry. Yeah. Okay. So moving on to the eye look. Man, this is, I don't regret making the video, guys. Not one bit. It's just kind of funny. I'm going to go look back at this video and I'm just going to laugh the whole time. So, all right. So now we're going to go into a little bit more darker shade because we're building up the colors. You never want to go in immediately with dark shades. You want to build it up. That way you have a nice kind of, what's what I'm looking for? Gradient effect. And that way you don't have like a punch of black or a punch of gray on your eyes. It just kind of is just very nice and blended. So I'm going to go into, man.
It says you need to do a video on how to do the hot chocolate.
How to do the hot chocolate? I would love to do the hot chocolate. You know, the funny thing is when I first started my channel, because I love making drink concoctions, and I was like, you know, it'd be fun to like do a segment or just like before I get into the makeup to like drink of the day, because I'm constantly making up new concoctions. But I would love to show you how to make the hot chocolate, because it's always fun when you can recreate, you know, simple drinks and make them a little bit more fun at home rather than going out and spending money like at Starbucks or other places. And I saw the shade that I wanted to use next, guys, but I cannot find it anywhere. So bear with me while I find the shade that I wanted to use. Ha, I found it. Okay. So, guys, most of these palettes are all Profusion Cosmetics palettes. I love these palettes so much. They're super affordable for as much eyeshadow as you get in these palettes. So just keep in mind, if you want to recreate this look, you can get that Walmart. They're just at Walmart. I know that sometimes certain Walmarts don't have products that other Walmarts might have. So I would just look around. I know you can get them online too. I mean, like anything pretty much you get online. So there's that. Okay, we're going to go back into the shade I was looking for. So in my Sultry's palette, we're going to go into this nice sleek. So this is a little bit more darker than the vinyl one we were working with. It has a little bit more of a blue hue to it. So I'm going to actually go back into that same brush we were using. Where'd it go? That's not it. Here it is. I'm going to go back in the same brush I was using. And I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to apply this to the outer corner. Got to get my mirror back. I have to get a smaller mirror. I have this big, chunky mirror that I don't like holding very much, but whatever. Okay, so I'm going to apply this to the outer corner. You're going to kind of create a V with the eyeshadow. So you're going to start from the bottom lash line, and you're going to kind of bring it up to that crease. So you're just going to kind of make a V shape. And then once you get that initial shape down and where you want the eyeshadow, then you can go in and blend it out and kind of bring it up a little bit more into the crease. It's so quiet. I wish I could actually hear your guys' voices, but I can't. So let's go and do this. I'm just gonna keep blending. Just keep blending. That's another thing too, is a lot of people, they don't spend that much time on blending their eyeshadow. And blending is everything when it comes to makeup. Even it comes to your foundation, your blush, your bronzer, your concealer, everything. If you spend time blending the life out of it, it will look perfect. Okay, so I've kind of brought that eyeshadow up a little bit more into the crease. And now you see, like, if you can see between this eye and this eye, it created more depth and darkness.
Close your eye.
I was going to get to that. Okay. See, that's why I have you here, though, because I might have forgotten to do that. But thank you.
Look at how it's not something
So,
you can see.
I know. I'm going to close my eyes. Okay, so you can see right here, and it doesn't look, you know, like I just applied, you know, one shade. You know, you can see that it's created a nice gradient effect into the inner part of my eye and even upwards too. So that's it. So there's one thing, and I mean this depends on your preference of the eye look you're going for, but most of the time you want to kind of create a gradient effect up and a gradient effect inward, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go into doing the other eye now. Guys, how long have we been in here for? 26 minutes. That's not bad. I thought I was already here for like 35 minutes. So we're doing good. So I'm going to go into the next eye and do that. Again, you're just going to create a nice V shape. And once you got that, then you're going to start blending. And hold your brush like at the end of the brush. Don't hold it up here, because as you can see, like as I'm like moving the brush around, I have a lot more control, and you don't want that. You want less control because you'll get a more even blend, and it won't be so pokey and jabby in your eye. So going back into the eyeshadow, and I'm going to blend that upwards. I'm laughing at myself because this kind of looks a little patchy. I'm not spending enough time blending because I'm talking. I can't do two things at once. It's just not me.
Where the editing becomes very
valuable. Where the editing comes very valuable, because I don't talk very much in my videos. Like, I tell you guys what products I'm using and how I'm applying them, but then I, you know, either fast forward through them or just do it really quickly. And then, anyway, I'm losing my breath here. Has anybody else commented anything? Tell me what else you want to know. Because I know Robert Rushton.
He told you that he liked the video.
Huh?
He told you that he had liked the video and just wasn't happy.
Okay. Okay. That's a new name to me. So, hi, Robert. I think mostly so far, all I'm seeing is family, which is okay. But
you got 8 viewers right now.
I know. It's awesome. Even if I had 1 viewer, I wouldn't care, because I'm playing with makeup and I love playing with makeup. So, but I'm glad that you guys are on and watching this video, because not only is this look, you know, if that's what you're going for, but just like learning techniques and stuff helps you. I watch beauty videos all day long because it helps me learn. That way I can apply to my channel and help you guys that watch my channel learn how to use makeup more efficiently. Okay, I need some water.
Judy says she's better at multitasking than you because she's changing a diaper at the same time.
Yeah, but that doesn't involve. I guess while you're if you're changing a poopy diaper while you're typing, that's one thing. But just watching me while you're changing a poopy diaper, I could do that. But I can't breathe right now, guys. I have a stuffy nose. It's been going on for 2 weeks now. It's not fun. Okay, now we're going to go into a different palette, and this one's also from Artistry, so it's not available to the public. But any palette that you have that has gray shimmery shade here, so I'm using this shade right here. This is just a nice gray shimmer shade. If you have any sort of palette or eyeshadow that looks like this. Even a liquid eyeshadow. It doesn't have to be powder. You can use. But this is the one I'm using. So I'm first going to go in and I'm going to apply this to the inner 2/3 of my eye, of my eyelid, not all over my eye. I'm going to apply it to my, so I'm going to try to scoot in here as much as possible and do this for you guys so you can see. So I'm just going to apply it. And I'm going to go all the way to this point of my eye. Okay, so 2/3. And then after I initially get that first swipe down, I'm going to kind of bring it up just a little bit. So we'll see here. So you'll see that I only brought it up to about here and over. I'm not going to bring it all the way up because, well, we're just not going to do that. I don't know why. I'm just not going to do that. And one thing you can do is, so you can see right now how that looks, the difference between this eye and this eye. And one thing that we're going to do is after we get this shade on, we're going to go back in and kind of deepen that up a little bit, just because you can see that the eye is looking a little bit bright now. And because we're wanting it to be a little bit more smoky, we're going to go back in. So I'm actually going to do this. This is a trick I learned a couple of days ago by watching a video by Allie Glines. She's a YouTuber. And she was actually getting tips from her viewers. And the girl said to, because a lot of times people will take their brush and apply eyeshadow on it and then spray it with makeup setting spray and then go in. And what that does, it just makes your eyeshadow more opaque. But the tip that this girl used was to apply it to your finger and then spray it. Because usually when you just go in with your finger and apply your eyeshadow looks way better than using a brush. But then when you do the makeup spray and your finger both together, it looks perfect. So it looks, I gotta stop using that word. Nothing's perfect. It will look good. So I'm going to apply a little bit more to that. And what I'm making sure I'm doing is I'm bringing that eyeshadow almost all the way tear duct. Not like on the tear duct, but close to the tear duct. Okay. See, this is weird because this is where I would like skip to like the next part and like not show you guys me doing the other eye. So the fact that I have to go through and do my other eye showing you guys, it's a little bit weird. Just because that's not what I'm used to doing. So, but that's okay. You know what? That will be okay. So I'm hoping that you guys can see me. I'm going to try not to get like this up in my face as much. Okay. Is that in your guys' face? It's a mixture. I think it's gray shadow with silver shimmer in it. I don't know. What's the difference? I consider gray and silver pretty much the same except silver's shiny. So we'll just go with gray eyeshadow with silver shimmer. There. Okay. Does that work for you, Charity? Is that good? I'm sorry. I'm so far away. I'm using, because this is live, I'm using my computer and I can't like focus it in. So I'll try to scoot in for you guys. I'm trying my best here. This is my first live video, so okay. So there's that, and then I'm going to go back in and do the setting spray on this eye too. Jared, how am I doing so far?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to watch her videos until they're actually
I did not say that. No.
Live. No. I'm not allowed to be here normally, so I'm not very aware of.
Okay, I'm taking a makeup wipe to wipe off my
where she feels she's at versus where she actually is at in the process.
This is a whole new territory, guys. All right, so now we got that shimmer on. We're gonna kind of deepen it up just a tad bit more. I'm gonna go back into Slick. That shade that that third shade I used has a little bit more of a blue tint to it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to apply that to the outer corner. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to kind of blend it in with the shimmer shade, so that way we have it kind of it blends all together. It kind of a little bit dark. Okay. I almost dipped into this shade. That would have been bad. Fixable, but bad. Okay, so you can see now we kind of darkened that up just a little bit more. It was kind of looking a little bit bright. And I wonder if I'm gonna hold on, guys. I'm gonna see if my camera's fogging up at all. That did nothing. Okay. I just was checking because something that can happen like on my iPhone. So I just need to make sure. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I want to apply just a little bit of glitter on the eyelid, so that way we kind of have a little bit more shimmer going on. That gray shadow is shimmery. It's not. I just want more glitter. But I just want more glitter. I don't know. Do I have any glitter, guys? I am not a makeup artist if I don't have glitter. Okay, we're gonna go into this palette. This looks fun. Maybe. I should have done this look like a couple times. Actually. Okay. There's this palette, and when I open it up, I see a whole bunch of like glitter shades. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you guys see that? There's like this one right here, and then this one right here. And then there's a couple over here, but these ones are like true glitter. There's one right here. So I'm wanting to see which one's going to be my best option for the look I'm doing. I don't want anything like gold. I want to kind of stay close to silver. Let's see. What does this one look like?
It's gonna be too creamy.
That's going to be too yellow.
You want to go this way? This color have a lighter blue to it.
No, because I'm matching the picture. Yeah. My headband's falling off.
Sorry. Trying
Okay,
to help.
it's okay. Actually, let's go into this palette right here, see what we have. No, that's not gonna work. Gosh, dang it. Okay, well, oh, okay, here we go. I found one. I don't agree with that.
Hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason. I was reading the comment.
We got a comment before.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into this one right here, just because it has a little bit more. It's a little bit more of a champagne color, but I don't care. So I'm just gonna apply this to the middle of the eyelid. I don't know if that's even gonna show up for you guys. I'm not bringing it too high. I'm just kind of, see, that lightened it up more than I wanted it to. Oh well. Maybe I applied too much. We're gonna keep it that way. It's gonna look a little bit more smoky and deeper once we get to the lower lash line. So now that we got most of the eyeshadow that we want on top, I'm going to take a makeup wipe and I'm just going to clean up the fallout from underneath. And then when you get to the corner of your eye, you're just going to kind of create a line so that way you have it doesn't come out too far, and it just creates that really nice line that you want. And then if you want to go in with like wing liner, you can. I'm going to kind of tap that down a little bit so that way it's not so harsh. Okay, so we're going to go into the face now. I'm going to kind of try to go through this part fast because this video is more about the eye look than the actual, whole face of makeup. But I'm going to at least tell you what products I'm using. I'm using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I really have been enjoying this primer because it really gets in and fills in those pores and fills in any lines that you kind of want filled in so that your foundation doesn't settle. And it's only like, oh, what did I pay? I think I paid, I don't even remember how much I paid for this. I think I paid $6 for that, which e.l.f. is a very affordable brand. I don't always like the products that they have, but this one was hyped up a lot in social media. So I picked it up and I tried it, and I actually have a video on this product. So if you want more details on the product itself, go check that video out. I can't get this cap back on. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to go in and I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. This is my favorite foundation from the drugstore. Well, one of them. I have a couple, but this is like top, one of the top ones. It has like this fun little applicator thing that you can just go straight from the tube in here and you don't have to pour it on your hand. And I'm just going to stripe the face times. Remember, start with a little bit and then, add a little bit more if you need to. Because if you go in with too much, it's going to look cakey and it's not going to blend out as well as you want it to. So little is more. And then make sure you kind of bring it down the neck. I'm not going to worry too much about it because I'm literally going to be washing this off after I make this video because I'm going to go finish eating and work out and then go to bed. So I'm going to blend this out with my beauty sponge. Who?
Soda Rakan.
Soda Rakan? Is that how you say it?
Soda Rakan.
Soda Rakan. Sorry. I'm sorry. Apparently, I cannot pronounce names. Or that name, at least. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of glad that mostly family is watching this video, so I don't make a huge... I can't say that word. What's your face? Don't make me feel awkward. You're looking at me and it's making me feel more awkward. Don't look at me like that and I won't feel awkward. You don't have to leave.
It's easier to not make this.
Okay.
I'll be listening and trying to help her.
Okay, well, Twitter, ? Can you do live stream on Twitter? I mean, I'm on Twitter. I mean, not right now, but can you do live stream on Twitter? I'm not on Twitter that much, so I don't really know all that Twitter can do. So, sorry. I know I have a lot of people on Twitter, though, that follow me. And that would have been nice to know that. Maybe next live stream. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more to my face. This part, I'm just going to kind of read your comments while I'm applying my foundation, because this kind of takes a while. I don't know, but can you do a Twitter?
No.
Okay. You answered my question, so I was like stuck in this
No, you can't.
Okay, I'm gonna take a sip of my hot chocolate here really quick. Dang it, it's cold. Oh, Jared, the computer's about to die.
So apparently StreamYard works.
Okay, guys, if the computer dies while Jared's trying to find the charger, we'll get back on. I promise. Just its computer like dies like super fast. It like notifies us and then it dies. So hopefully that's not gonna happen. He's running. He's getting it, but if it does, we will be back on.
I run like a goddess.
You mean a god or a
No,
goddess?
goddess.
Okay.
And don't worry, you had 15% battery life left. You were just fine.
I know, but it sometimes it does for me anyway. Okay, so I think that's good enough. I've blended the life out of it, like I said, and it looks really good now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into concealer. I'm using two different concealers. I'm using my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and I'm using my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I like using both of these together because the Makeup Revolution is just not as light as I want it to lighten up the under eyes. Now that I say that and I put it under my eyes, it looks pretty dang bright enough. But I'm just going to use both of them anyway. The e.l.f. one is super full coverage, and so I mix them both together because why not, right? It's makeup. One thing with the e.l.f. concealer, however, that I have found is that you either have to work super, super fast after you applied it to your face, or you just work one eye at a time because it dries super, super fast to a dry, matte consistency, and so it's harder to blend. So I'm going to start with one eye and blend that out. I did a video the other day, well, not the other day, it was a couple weeks ago, where I was using the concealer and I applied it all over my face all at once, and then I tried to go in and blend things out, and it was just a crusty mess. But I played it off like it was perfect, even though it wasn't. It was like not wanting to budge at all. So just keep that in mind if you want to try the concealer. It's a great concealer. It dries down super fast and super matte and dry. So you can't apply it all over your face and then go in and blend it all out.
Go check out that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I will check that out. Jared, I think they can hear you.
I know.
Okay.
I know that you're.
I know.
You're reading it, but
You can say it out loud. You
time.
can say it out loud.
I was gonna send it as a message, but then it looks like you're not really there, and you're versus
I know.
You're actually really there.
You can say it out loud and then just tell me, hey, this person said that, because I'm having a hard time because the computer and the phone are like over here. I have to like lean in really closely because my vision's not that great either, guys. So I'm having a hard time reading your comments unless I get like super close up here and oops, something just fell and read your guys' comments. So now I got that all blended. Thank you. I'm just gonna put that down there. He got it for me, and then I threw it back on the ground. And I'm gonna apply just the Makeup Revolution one to my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and my chin, and my Cupid bow. Another thing you can do, which I'm not worrying about today, just because, like I said, I'm going to be watching this off right afterwards, and it doesn't really matter to me right now. But you can take your concealer and just apply it to, any imperfections that you might have. I have a couple here to cover that up. That's what I would do like right now, but I'm not going to today. I'm going to kind of go around the nose, and then I'm going to go up and blend all that out. Okay, there's some. I can't read your comments, guys. This is. Huh?
It said makeup accidents happen.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to. There's like a bar here, and I'm trying to read comments. There we go.
I told you what it said.
Oh, well, I mean, thank you. I want you to tell me what they say, but then I also don't want. I want to come in and read them too. That way they know that I'm not completely ignoring them. I'm not ignoring you guys. Especially, I'm trying to get through this fast because I know that makeup usually takes me like an hour and a half to do. So we're getting there. All right. So I've got everything blended. I'm actually going to take a, where'd it go? Here it is. A cream contour stick. This is from Physicians Formula. This is their organic wear sculpting bronzer. This is a new product of theirs. They just came out with a whole new line. And this is my one of my favorite products from them. So I'm just going to kind of stripe it on the cheekbones. And then I'm just going to take my sponge and I'm just going to blend it out. And I'm going to kind of blend it up. So that way, if I blend it down, it looks a little bit more muddy. And I have these baby hairs that just get in the way. I'm going to try to blend this out as fast as possible because bronzing is one of those things is where if you don't spend a lot of time on it, it can look either really muddy or it will be non-existent. So I want to try to make this look good for you guys without spending so much time on it because sometimes, like the other day, well, if you guys saw my my video that went up today, I did a fall glam look. After I recorded that video, I looked at my face and I was like totally white, and then I had this dark green eyeshadow on, and I had to go in and apply more bronzer, which is kind of hard too when you're in so much lighting that's coming at you. It's hard to tell if you need more of something. So just keep in mind that that's one thing, you know, that either if you spend less time on bronzing and contouring, it's either going to look pretty muddy or it's going to look non-existent. And it also depends on the products you use. Like, I mean, I know some people who can whip and it's
Whip.
whip.
That needs to be your new sound effect for
Whip.
videos.
Like they can get it done like that. Me, no, not so much. So I guess it just depends on the person. Let's just say that. Okay. I guess Jared is reading the comments for me and will let me know if there's.
Exactly.
Okay, so now that I got the bronzer on, I'm gonna go in with my powder. I'm gonna go in with my sponge to do my powder. A lot of people do use they use their brushes to apply their powder, which I still do that sometimes. But one thing I have been doing recently, which I love doing, is I take my sponge and I just take that and I will just go straight onto the face with the powder. And a lot of people might think that's scary because people say don't mix creams or liquids with powders, but it just by using the sponge, you're pressing I was patting out the itty wrinkles that I had on my using a sponge really presses the powder into your skin, and it doesn't look so cakey and kind of sitting on the skin. It helps to really push it into your skin to help it last longer. And I've been really loving this lately, especially because I'm oily prone. My makeup likes to kind of slip around. So by doing this trick, it really helps to keep my makeup in place a lot longer. And I'm just going to kind of sit it on my nose. Doing this helps. I get makeup that falls off my nose no matter what I use. One of the tricks that I do. Sorry, guys. I think I'm funny.
I think I'm funny.
I know I'm funny. You know, it's funny when me and my husband go on road trips.
Like that's gonna be funny.
You know what? This is my video. When me and my husband go on road trips, I get so tired that I'm just crazy person, but I think I'm hilarious. So anyway, I was gonna say though, one of the tricks that I use, I will do some Halloween Christmas looks. I do have one on my channel right now on a deer look, which is just kind of cutesy and fun, but there's one that I was going to do. So just keep looking on my channel because there will be coming more Halloween looks, and then closer it gets to like Thanksgiving and Christmas, I will doing like holiday makeup tutorials for you guys, and like, you know, Halloween and anything else that kind of
for the in-laws.
how to look good for the in-laws. It's kind of too late for that. I'm sorry, guys. What time is it? It's almost 9 o'clock. Okay, that's okay. Okay, anyway, we're gonna get back to the makeup. I was gonna say one of the tips I use. I had powder everywhere. One of the tips I use to kind of keep makeup on my nose is I will take eyeshadow primer, because that is meant to kind of really hold your makeup in place. And so I sometimes will use eyeshadow primer, but I found that using this trick really helps to keep my makeup lasting all day. Scary Halloween. I'm gonna get there, Alex. I'm not that kind of person that likes scary Halloween stuff, or I mean costumes. But I know that a lot of you, that's like up your alley. So I'm researching right now, and I want to bring you guys a really good video. So just stay tuned for that. And maybe it will be how not to do your makeup, because that's just not my forte. I was, you know, it's funny because I actually was thinking about doing a skincare live video instead of doing this video, but I don't know why. But yeah, that's definitely on my list of things to do, is making a skincare video for you guys. So now I've been stuck on my nose for like 5 minutes, so I'm just gonna kind of powder everything else now.
Someone said a skincare video would be great.
Yes, I already answered them.
Okay.
Okay. So now that we have everything pretty much set with powder, I'm leaving it on my nose because I'm letting it bake there for a minute, because it just helps. I'm just gonna say that. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back into the lower lash line now. If you guys saw the picture that I posted on my Instagram channel, and you see the picture, so there were 3 pictures to choose from. The gray smoky eye look. On the lower lash line, there was some purple and glitter. Obviously, I don't have any glitter here. I thought I did. I don't. But we are going to apply a little purple to the lower lash line. But I'm going to go back into the transition shade, the first shade that we used to kind of create a nice base for the lower lash line. I'm going to take this kind of brush. I don't know what you'd call this shade. I don't know. People are commenting on Instagram, and I am so sorry. I cannot see it. Jared should be in your next video, says Shaylee. I agree. I totally agree, but he's kind of behind the scenes guy.
But what type of thing would I do on our video?
Husband does my makeup.
No. So actually, we've been talking.
Come down here.
We've been talking about one video option where I actually do the commentary of the video and actually mute her whole video out, so that way she doesn't get hurt at all. It's just her putting on the makeup, and then I'm trying to explain what she's doing without having seen it before. So it sounds kind of stupid when I will say it, but.
We have a couple ideas, but Jared has to get the courage to actually be in front of the camera, which you've already kind of conquered that fear right now. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't shaved in like 5 days and I'm showing my face.
Yeah,
so
you need to shave.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm sexy.
All right, so I'm going to go back into that first shade we used. Let's see, this shade right here. It's a nice light, kind of medium brown actually. And I'm going to apply that to the lower lash line, just so we create a nice base to apply other shades, because we are going to be applying darker shades to the lower lash line as well.
Noel says you need to do my makeup.
You know what? If Jared would let me, will let me, because I'm sure he'll one of these days say, yeah, sure. Then yes. I agree. I want to do more videos with other people, and me and my sister have made suggestions videos that we could do together. We just had not gotten there yet.
I used to be in theater, so it doesn't bother me as much as most
Okay,
guys.
so
But when you have your own live streaming videos that you're doing for gaming,
why don't you go get a chair and you can sit right here?
it seems kind of weird
Okay.
when you look like a guy and then you go do your wife's videos and everyone knows that you just put on woman's makeup. So that's the courage part that I got to work on.
I don't know. Is that Teresa 6153? I don't know who that is.
That's actually Aubrey and Dad.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, they said that would be so hilarious. Let's see. Shaylee clapped for you. I isn't that clap? I can't tell. Or is that a wave? I'm not sure. I can't really see. It's kind of really small. So a lot of people vote for me doing your makeup. Alex said it. Noelle said it. I think like other couple people said it. Okay. Anyway, so you can see by looking at this side and looking at this side, that shade that I put on the bottom. It just added a little bit more to the eye look. So I'm going to go in and do that to the same eye. It's going to get better, I promise. We're going to add a lot more eyeshadow. And then, you know, I feel like eye looks don't look complete until you get the mascara on, which... So now that we have that base shade on, first, before we get into that, and this is optional. You don't have to do this. I do this because I'm just used to doing this. So this is from Wet n Wild. This is their Ultimate Brow Highlighter Pencil. And what I like doing with this is I like to apply this to the lower waterline. And what this does is, I'm going to try to apply this like looking in the camera. What this does, no, that's not going to work. It's too far away. What this does is it just kind of brightens up the eyes. Poor connection. Live video ended. Oh no. Shared a story.
Which one?
My Instagram one.
Okay.
Hold on. Instagram failed me. How about me cutting Jared's hair? I don't even know if I trust myself to do that. Jared's so picky about his hair. We might be in trouble.
So where?
If I do that. No, go back. Nope,
was
not that. No, cancel actually. Sorry. Oh my gosh, this is hard when it's upside down. Okay, nope. This one?
What? There we
go. Okay. Didn't do anything, Jared. You have to go like that. Okay, now go live. Okay, we're live on Instagram again. So sorry. I don't know what happened there. I have devices. Connection is unstable. Please will we try reconnecting. Oh, and I've also disconnected to YouTube. Maybe. Well, anyway, if anybody is missed what I said before everything kind of went crazy, this video will be available on YouTube, like full time. I don't know.
Without editing.
Without edit, like this whole video will be available to watch over again. I need water. Anyway, I was using this pencil. It's a like really bright pink, and what I do is I just apply it to my waterline, and what this does is it just kind of helps to brighten your eyes. A lot of people use like a nude eyeliner or a white eyeliner, and I just feel like this particular shade just kind of looks a little bit more natural and not so like white. So you can see, like, if you can see the difference, I'm going to try to get a closer for you guys. If you can see the difference, like, of my eyes right now between the two. No? So I'm going to finish doing this to the other eye. Is everybody still here? Did I lose anybody? Yes, the smoky eyes will look good with false eyelashes. And in fact, I debated on putting false eyelashes on any eye look, really, even if you don't wear makeup at all. False eyelashes, I guess actually it depends on what kind of false eyelashes you wear. So like these ones are pretty full, but I wear these by themselves a lot of the time, and it looks beautiful. Whether you wear makeup or you don't wear makeup, false eyelashes lashes look great. Falsies have just become such a huge trend that people actually go get them professionally done. So yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm actually pretty new to wearing false eyelashes, just because I didn't have the patience to try to figure them out, and so I just never tried. But I like these aren't even babies awake. Okay. Like these are magnetic lashes, and all my other pairs are magnetic lashes. I just feel like these are so much more convenient for me because I've practiced it so much that it's just really easy for me to put them on and go. Whereas with like regular lashes, you have to put the glue on and you have to let them dry, and then you have to like put them on. And it's just hard. With magnetic lashes, I can just snap and go. These ones are a little bit different because I do have to apply eyeliner, but I don't care. I like magnetic lashes. They're super easy and simple, and for anybody, they probably are just going to be a better option if you're new to lashes. You start there, I would say, and then you can kind of move into, you know, more of like the ones that you have to glue on. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shade that we use, that slick shade, that kind of grayish blue shade, the one right here. And I'm going to use that and apply that to the lower lash line now. Okay. I need a smaller mirror. I don't want to try to lean over it because I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. And I'm just applying this exactly where I applied that other shade. And what you don't want to do is you don't want to bring it all the way in because that will kind of close your eyes off. And my phone is dying. Jared? I don't even know if my cord will even reach my phone. Okay, we're gonna hurry, try to finish this, guys. So that way, no, I don't have to, he doesn't have to run in here. My phone's dying. Sorry. All right, so you can see between this eye and this eye, there's just a little bit more depth. And you want to make sure to kind of bring that shadow up and blend it in with your existing shadow. Hi, baby boy. Okay, you can be in here. I don't mind. I don't know if it will reach the plug.
Yeah, well.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Ta-da! Okay. We still live?
Yep.
Good. Okay. We have never lost you. Well, that's good to know. I'm glad. Okay. So now we have that. We're going to go into applying a purple shade now. And what it looked like in the picture, man. Sorry. What it looks like in the picture that I posted was that they only really applied purple to the middle of the lower lash line. So what I'm going to do is, I think that the best shades are going to be in this one because these are a little bit darker. But we're going to go into this one right here. This is called Enrich. This is from my Sultry Profusion palette. It has a little bit of glitter in it. So we're going to apply that one to the middle. And I'm going to tap it off because I don't want too much. We want to start with a little and kind of build it up. So I need my smaller mirror. See, I never understood why YouTube, like beauty YouTubers, use small mirrors and hold them like this. I'm like, just get a big mirror and then do your makeup. But it really is beneficial when you have a small mirror. So I'm just going to apply this to the middle of my lashes, lash line, lower lashes, whatever you want to call it. And what that does is it's just creating a nice kind of, that's not really showing up very well though. That's okay. It just will add to the effect. Let's just say that. If you have something that has a little bit more chunky glitter in it, that might be a better option just so that you kind of have that purple that shows. I already have so much darkness under my eyes that this shade is not really showing up very well on my lower lashes like the other one did. That's okay. So we're gonna end there. That's kind of the look that I'm going for. I'm gonna lean in. I'm not done, so don't leave. I'm just done with the eyeshadow part. Okay, so I'm gonna close my eyes so you can see. Okay, so it's not all one color. It's different shades, but it's all blended together, and you just nice gradient effects from that. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go in with eyeliner. You can do this part or you can skip it. I'm using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara eyeliner. I like this eyeliner because it gives you such a nice fine tip where it helps to give you nice line. So I'm going to apply just a very thin line to the top lashes. Lash line, not lashes. And this takes so much concentration. I don't usually wear liquid liner or wear eyeliner on my lash line. I usually just apply it like a kohl liner to my waterline, and I'm good with that. But I lately have been kind of into using a liquid liner or even a pencil liner, like whatever you want to use on my lash line. I've just kind of been into that lately. This eye is a little bit more tricky because I'm left-handed. It's easier to do this eye than it is to do this eye. So I just have to take my time and go really slowly and do this. So there. So we have that. And then I'm just going to use the mascara that matches the Lash Paradise mascara from L'Oreal. I really like this mascara. All of L'Oreal's mascara is like super good. They're comparable to high-end mascara. A lot of people say that this mascara is comparable to the Better Than Sex mascara from Urban Decay. Is it Urban Decay? I hope I'm saying that. I hope it's from Urban Decay. Don't quote me on that. But the Better Than Sex mascara from whatever brand it is, Urban Decay doesn't sound right. Does anybody know where Urban Decay's? Okay, not Urban Decay. Better Than Sex mascara comes from? I feel like that's completely wrong. Okay, so I'm going to apply my mascara now. Lately, usually when I apply my mascara, it's Ulta. Well, no, I mean, Ulta sells it, but what brand is it? like Walmart. Yeah, okay. Walmart sells Profusion, but it's not actually Walmart. Anyway, so I usually like to pull my eye up like this and apply the mascara, and I just feel like I get a fuller look that way. But I've just been kind of lazier and just kind of applying my mascara like this, which most people do that, and that's perfectly fine. I just find like I get a better look when I pull my eye back, but I'm just going to do this. Too Faced. That's right. See, I knew Urban Decay wasn't right. Thanks, Noah. Yep. I knew that wasn't right. I was like, what is the brand? I couldn't think of it. I don't use those brands, so I don't know. I usually use drugstore. There are a couple higher end brands that I do use, but for the most part, I stick to drugstore. Drugstore has really stepped up their game lately, and so a lot of drugstore makeup is comparable to high-end makeup. Oh, my palettes are like falling off. I'm like holding them on with my elbow. Okay. See, this is like, I usually apply 2 to 3 coats. I'm only going to apply 1 today. You just kind of will get the effect by just kind of coating the lashes. In fact, while we're at it, do you guys want me to apply false lashes? Because if you do, I'll do it for you. I just wasn't going to. But if you want me to, then I will definitely do that for you guys. So that way you guys can kind of see the whole effect with the lashes on. And one thing, and I kind of already said this earlier, But with this look, you can kind of really use any color for this look. You can use purples, you can use greens, you can kind of mix it up with colors. Like just if you just take your time blending and you build up your colors starting from the lightest to the darkest, you can use any color for this. And depending on how deep your shades are will, you know, determine whether your look is kind of more of a nighttime look or if it's, more daytime look, depending on the colors and how much pressure you put on your eyes to get that eyeshadow in there. So, okay, well, no one has answered fake lashes yet, but we're going to continue on with
I'm checking the other one right now.
Well, Noelle has said that Noelle keeps responding.
She says no problem.
Yeah, Noelle keeps responding.
Either before or she's not.
No, she said that before I said something about the eyeliner.
Well,
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go in with a powder bronzer now. This is from L'Oreal. Noelle says sure. Well, Noelle, if you really want me to, I will apply them for you. No one else has answered me yet. Anybody else want me to use false lashes? I'm losing my voice. I can tell I'm losing my voice right now. I'm using my L'Oreal Lumi bronzer. We've already applied bronzer with that cream stick, but I'm going to apply a little bit more just because I like layering. Okay, so I'm going to, right where we have the other bronzer, we're just going to apply that exactly in the same spot. And then I'm going to kind of bring it down my neck and on my jawline. Then once I've lost product, I'm going to kind of blend it up in here. Kind of that way we don't have such a stark line. It kind of all blends together. But you can still see like that nice contouring. I don't know what to call it. Alex says yes. Well, thank you, Alex. Your wife has already answered you. It seems to be that you guys are the only ones commenting for the most part. Okay. I don't want these ones. There's some on my jewelry box over there. I was wearing them earlier yesterday, and then I took them off, and I just didn't put them back in the box. Where are you going? Just left. Okay. I'm gonna take that powder off my nose now. My brush smells really good right now because I just cleaned it, and I don't really use that brush very often, so that smells really good. I'm gonna kind of take a little bit and apply it to my temples and my forehead, and blend that into your hairline. It will just look a lot better. Because obviously we don't take our concealer and our foundation into our hair. If you use bronzer to kind of bronze that into your hairline, it just looks so much better. Oh, well, that's why. Noelle's the only one watching on Instagram. I think I lost everybody. That's okay. We're just going to keep going. La-da-da-da. I'm losing people. Gotta hurry and get through this. Okay. Okay, so for blush, I'm using my Essence Satin Touch Blush in Satin Love. It's just a nice kind of mauve-y pink color. I'm going to take my e.l.f. blush brush and kind of get some of that. And then I'm going to apply it to the cheeks. I'm going to start in the middle of the cheeks. Nude people. Oh, nude. Rude people. I thought you said nude people. I'm like, okay, whatever, Noelle. I'm going to start from the middle of the cheeks, and then as I lose product, I'll kind of bring it more back to the cheeks. but I want to kind of keep most of that blush right there. Okay. That is actually probably the best blush application ever that I've done. I usually bring it up too high, or it's too low, or it's too like in this area, and some people don't mind that. It bothers me. So I'm going to go back into that bronzer that we were using, and I'm going to take a smaller fluffy brush, and I'm just going to kind of apply that down the nose, kind of connecting it to my eyebrows. We haven't done eyebrows yet. Well, I think it's too late for that. We will get there. There's a trick I want to try that I saw the other day that I'm going to try. So we're going to do that. I'm going to take my fluffy brush here, and I'm just going to kind of blend that in a little bit more. Okay. All right. So eyebrows. So the trick that I saw the other day, which I was really curious to try, this is from an Allie Glines video. She was taking tips from her subscribers. She took her, what is this called? Wow. I'm like looking at it and I'm like, I still can't remember. You don't have to do the fake lashes tonight. Next time. I wasn't going to. Jared didn't come back with the ones I wanted. So anyway, eyebrows on fleek. Well, not yet. But thanks, Alex. What is this? Eyebrow pencil. Okay, I was like looking at this and I'm like, what are you? But what she said was, okay, so first I'm going to brush my brows through. But what she said to do was, because a lot of times people will like line out their eyebrows before they go in and kind of fill them in. But what she said too was she just kind of draws a line through the middle of her eyebrow. And I don't really have such a big tail, so I'm just going to draw the line down my tail. So she draws a line in the middle of her eyebrow. And then what she does is she takes a spoolie and then she just brushes it through. And hopefully that works for me. My eyebrows do not match whatsoever. They aren't supposed to match because they're not twins, they're sisters. But mine are bad. So we'll see if this works for me. So I'm going to keep combing through. I like kind of nice, natural, bushy eyebrows. So I'm going to kind of bring my eyebrows and brush all my hairs up. So we'll see how that works. I'm going to fill in my tail here a little bit more, so it's a little bit more fuller. I'm looking in the camera while doing this, so it's a little bit further away than I want to see my eyebrows, but that's okay. Okay, so there's that one. We're gonna brush this one up, and we're gonna try the same technique. First through the draw through the middle of the eyebrow, and then draw it down the tail a little bit here. I think my son fell back asleep. Oh, he's so cute. I wish I could show you guys. I can't turn the camera over, but he's so cute. My heart's melting right now. Okay. Huh? Just sleeping there. Okay, so then I'm gonna comb through my brows and see what happens. Because like I said, my eyebrows are strangers to each other. And they don't match. So we're gonna see if this works for me. When Allie Glines did it, it looked really good on her eyebrows. She had to kind of fill them up a little bit because our eyebrows are just cute, son. I know, he's adorable. I just have Noelle watching on Instagram now. I think once it crashed, I lost everybody. Okay, so I can't really tell from that view. That worked a little bit. It's a little bit more fuller on this eyebrow than this one right here, but I mean, it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to work for everybody. The girl that showed the trick, her eyebrows were full and like she had just got them plucked and shaped. So, I mean, it did, huh?
Show off.
I know. He said show off. But I'm trying to grow my eyebrows out. So that's one thing, first of all. But it did do a really good job of kind of filling in for the most part, which I do like. So if you want to fill in your eyebrows really quick, you can do that. And then if you have to go back in and kind of shade some things up a little bit, that will work probably better than kind of going individually. But I'm going to leave my eyebrows like that. They look even for the most part. And then now I'm going to do is lips. I'm debating on two colors here because we have a dark eye look. What color should you do? I have 3 colors here. You guys can help me choose.
Since their responses are so quick.
Those look good. Which, oh, my eyebrows? Thank you. Thank you very much. So I have 3. You can't really tell what colors they are. I'm going to open them up. So we have this one. This is from NYX. This is Butter Gloss. I'm going to align them on my lip here. So this is kind of a nude mauve pink color. So there's that color. That was a horrible swatch. Hold on. So there's that color. It looks really bad in the YouTube camera. It looks a lot more brighter than it is. But it's just a nice nude pink. Then we have this one. This is from Maybelline. This is called Spice for Me. This is actually this is one of my favorite lipsticks for fall. It's just like a nice burnt orange brown shade. It's just nice for fall. But with this look, I don't know if that even looks pretty, if that looks good with it. You might pass on that one. And then this one is called, this is also from Maybelline. This is called Spicy Mauve. Man, Spice for Me and Spicy Mauve.
And mauve was the other one.
No, the shade for the NYX one was called Tiramisu.
Oh, okay.
So this one's kind of more of a purpley nude pink color. If that makes any sense. The camera for YouTube, camera on my laptop is horrible, so I'm so sorry. So what shade? What do you think, Jared?
I think the spicy mauve.
Spicy mauve. Okay, we're going in with spicy mauve. We're just gonna go in with the lip liner. I don't have a lip liner that's even similar to that color, so I'm gonna go in with a clear lip liner. I like the nudie one. Noelle, this is the place. I feel like you and Alex are the only ones watching me. That's not true though. There are other people watching me. Yeah, I know. I know. But they're the only ones commenting. They're the only ones that I feel like I'm interacting with. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a clear lip liner. One thing about clear lip liners is that it just basically creates a border on your lip. It's not going to line your lips like with the shade. So you have to go in with, so you kind of have to go outside of your lips a little bit because it doesn't cover that like line on your lip. So you kind of have to go outside the, not nudie, your lip line. I don't know. Both Noelle and Alex are saying the NYX Butter Gloss one. I don't know. Okay, hold on. I gotta match this up really quick. So there's this one. Maybe. And then there's this one.
Do what they say.
Yeah. I think this one is just gonna be a little too dark. I dropped it. So I'm gonna go in with middle. She said middle, not nudie. Oh. Sorry. See, I can't read because it's so small. I need to get glasses. Okay.
You need to get middle.
One thing I don't like about clear, I'm not going to use this one actually. It's kind of waxy. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Sorry, I just realized that. There is a sharpener at the end of this. That is freaking amazing. Okay. Okay. So what I did is I took my cap off and I put it on the bottom and I twisted it and it came off. And there's a sharpener there. I did not that. That's now it doesn't want to close. Okay, come on, cut off. That's so smart. But for the sake, I want to try it with some of my other liners. Hold on, no, I'm interested. Okay, my cap won't even fit on there, so that's probably a no. Okay, because we're using the nude shade, I will go in with a lip liner that will match it. This one is from okay. I'm gonna kind of smush them together, and it kind of between my lips. Now we're gonna go in with not lipstick, so it. Okay, so there's that. Usually I would set the face with my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, but like I said, for like the 5th time now, I'm gonna be washing this off right away. And I'm wearing like what are you know, when people like at those restaurants, what a sailor hat, I guess, but like I was thinking, what's that one place, huh? No, there's a famous restaurant in Varsity. The Varsity. Restaurant in Varsity. The Varsity. You know, together. Oh my gosh, I'm touching the. This was for those of you who are still here. I appreciate it very much, and this just really helps to get my name out there to everybody. And I just like playing with makeup, and I'm happy to share the experience because this is my hobby and my love, and I'm grateful that I'm able to. So give this video a like, and I am going to say goodbye and good night. And I will see you guys in my next video Friday Pacific Standard Time. Actually, I think it's Central Standard Time. I'm not sure. I think it's 12 p.m. somewhere time. So, okay. Bye, guys. All right, I got to end both of these streams. Okay. How do I end Instagram? Well, this is not. Oh my gosh, dang it. Oh no, I didn't save it. Oh my. Okay, Noelle and Alex, thank you so much. Oh my god. I hope that was interesting and fun for you guys. No. Fun for you guys.